Hey internet, so today on my channel we are debuting another new luxury handbag. I know, it's been luxury handbag season, but hear me out, this makes total sense. Here's my rationalization. I am obsessed with navy. I'm obsessed with my navy boy bag, and I saw this handbag come up on my Instagram feed. I just knew that it would make such a good best friend for my Chanel boy bag because it is also navy and it is giant. So basically this is going to function as my casual briefcase to complement my GST, my Chanel GST, but when I'm just kind of having a bit more of a casual day and I just need to stuff a whole lot of documentation into a bag and take it home, for example, or something. I wanted one that was really giant and could function as a carry-all for things by itself and to complement a smaller handbag, like for example my Chanel wallet on chain or my Chanel boy bag. So I got, now that I've told you my really boring rationalization, I'm just excited to show you the bag. I got the Celine Phantom, and I have admired this bag for so long. I love my Celine Mini. It's softened beautifully and so buttery, but it's a little bit smaller and a little bit less formal and mature somehow than the Phantom. Dara is another YouTuber who I'm kind of friends with. Like, I've watched her for a really long time here on YouTube. She does a lot of luxury handbag videos, a lot of style videos. She's a true fashionista who owns her own fashion business in Montreal. She's just an all-around fabulous person. She's not sponsoring me to say any of this at all. I just wanted to let you guys know, especially if you are in Canada, but also if you're in the US and you are looking for a really well-priced, well-curated, fair place to buy secondhand luxury handbags, then she really has some good options. Actually, some of them are even new, completely new. This one is fairly close to new. It has some softening, and she said it was a 9 out of 10 in terms of condition, and having received it now and looked at it, I completely agree. And it's the second time that I've bought a handbag from her, because my first was my vintage Chanel vertical flap, and I was super happy with her service. I felt like the price was really fair, the description was accurate, the shipping was great. It's just so nice to not have to pay all the taxes that I normally have to pay if I'm bringing a handbag across the border. So that's such a great option for Canada, and a lot of places that resell handbags here in Canada, there are some stores in Vancouver, tend to be so overpriced, it's not even funny. Like, literally they will mark it up by $2,000 just by virtue of being located in Canada, which then at that point is not worth it. So it's really nice to have an option that's you know, here in Canada, and I love supporting other smart businesswomen who are fair and savvy, and she is definitely that. So check it out if you are interested in buying yourself a luxury handbag of any kind, whether it's Celine or otherwise, because she has a lot of selection. So here's how it came. When it came to my office, funnily enough, it came in such a huge box, I actually thought it was a file rather than the handbag that I was expecting, because the box was just so big, and it just came beautifully wrapped. And then I got this Celine dust bag, which is the original dust bag for it, and the whole dust bag is just so enormous. It's pretty much as large as I am. Here is the Phantom. Here's my reveal. This is by Evening Natural Light, so there may be some slight differentiation in color, but I think it's showing up pretty accurately. It has a slight indigo hue to it, so it's not completely a flat navy, which I love. I think it's so gorgeous. It's a very close match for the boy bag, and I don't mind like subtle differences. I didn't expect them to be twins. I expected them to be friends that would look really nice together for whenever I choose to wear them together. It's an extremely light handbag. It's all leather, very little to no hardware. I'm not going to do a full comparison between this medium Phantom and my Mini, but they're pretty different in that this one is smooth leather, my Mini is pebbled leather, and you know, very different colors, because that one is a taupe color and the Mini luggage is significantly smaller and different in shape, because this one, instead of having a narrow base, has a full-on square base with really great little feet, and it's so gorgeous and buttery in real life. The smooth leather is so gorgeous. I love it. So it's really such a beautiful color. I don't know, I just think it looks so nice against the skin. Things that I love about the Phantom are the skinny, really soft handles that are just lovely to hold. Really square base that allows you to fit literally anything under the sun in the bag, and it still is, I've used it just a little bit to kind of see how my things fit, and it's still very comfortable to hold and handle even when it's very full, and I actually think it looks better because it starts to have a bit more structure to it once you have things in it. Just like the mini, it does have this classic robot face to it. The zipper is still very stiff. It's barely been used, I think. So you can fit actually quite a bit in this one because it's a bit of a wider pocket, and it's got this really cute little braided detailing, which I think is gorgeous and super current. And then on the inside, it's actually all suede, which is so gorgeous and luxe. And I really like the way the Phantom actually looks great, more casually sort of tucked out like this with the wings tucked out, or you can also tuck them in, and it's still a really big handbag, but it's a little bit more formal looking then. You can actually attach the middle belt like this. I think that's what it looks like to me. It's kind of like a belt, and just pass these little straps through, and then you have much more of a square look going on, and all of a sudden it's much more compact against your body. So I love the versatility of it. I love the softness of it. Just like I said when I got and then subsequently reviewed my mini luggage, do not get this bag ever if you do not like bags that get really smushy and soft. It will not be a good fit for you. You will not like it. I actually know people who have gotten Celine minis and didn't realize that about them, and then, you know, had to get rid of them because you will just be so disappointed by your bag if you do not like the way it's softening over time, and it will be such a waste of money for you. I personally love smushy handbags. I think that's the way Mel described it in the actual listing, was that it was in really great, perfect condition, but quite smushy, because that's literally exactly how a Celine handbag tends to age, especially when without the pebble leather that is the smooth leather. It will soften, I think, even faster. So this bag is definitely very smushy, but otherwise really gorgeous. There's no corner wear to speak of, no cracking. The feet are perfect. It's clean on the inside, very, very clean. It just has a bit of cat fur, but that's foo-foos. Yeah, I'm so happy with it. I think it's such a good fit for the West Coast here. It's that kind of easygoing but still professional vibe that just works really well for kind of my West Coast professional lifestyle. So yeah, I wanted to share it with you guys today and kind of tell you guys how I got it, because when a bag is going to get smushy like this as well, it makes a lot of sense to get it secondhand, because it's probably only going to be very structured and perfect for like 3-4 months or something like that, and then once you've used it, it will start to experience that kind of smushy structure loss that is the signature of Celine bags. So here is my new Celine Phantom. You can see how wide it opens as well. Wow, you can see that it's like a cavern opening. So in that way it makes it really easy to find things in it as well. So that's really good. Maybe at some point I'll do a bottomless what's in my bag for this bag. That would be kind of fun. Here is my new Celine Phantom. That is it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!